As you can see, it's nice and dark in this room. Recording this when there's a bit of a power cut, but that don't stop us. We'll still talk about what we're going to talk about. So we're dissecting my equip bench session, which is my second training session in the week. Remember, last week's video was about the raw squat. Second session is about equip bench. So my equip bench session is focused on the single ply because that's the one I'm going to be using in competitions coming up. The F8, I'm not going to be using that in a competition. And the multiply shirts, again, I'm still not quite where I want to be with them to be using them in a competition. So, single ply, we're using the Oni, the size 40. I have got some shirt slippers instead of using the bags from now on. I can't remember if I mentioned that before. But again, they work exactly the same, it's just reusable. And you don't get little pieces of bag stuck in your sleeve. So as for that, we've got a bench belt as well. We've got SPD wrist wraps, the Nike Remelos 4 for the shoes, but that's about it. The Titan Omega 3 belt. Again, this session, it was an awesome session. The PB before this was done at the ABPU British Full Power Championships. I did a 155.5. This session I took it steady. I finished my warm up with a 150, which was nice and smooth. Did a 160. I don't have footage of this, but the 160 the first time, it went up and it went up a bit like this, got to here, and then dipped down ever so slightly, and then I managed to power it up, which I weren't happy with. Went and did that a second time, and it moved a lot better. But when I went and did my 170, from how I adjusted my shirt a little bit, I'm just assuming that I didn't have the collar on the shirt low enough for the 160. I had it for the 150, and maybe that needs adjusting a little bit, which I'm no iron out. I make sure it doesn't happen again. But based on how the 170 moved, 14.5 kilo PB, it does not look like it. It looked like a good 5 there, to be honest. But yeah, we've got a 170 single ply. And the accessory exercise that we're doing are the pin press. I had 80 kilos on there, where I was the pin press is where you bring it down, you set the safety stops about an inch above your chest, and then from a dead stop you've got to press it, which I think is very good for people that do both raw and equip lifting, because the bench shirt will help you that bottom bit, but you can handle any weight at the top half of the lift. So when you're raw, you're definitely not going to fail a lift when you get it past about 6 inch off your chest if you're a flat backer. So if you focus on that pin press as well, that's going to really help with the raw bench in that sort of way as well. We equipped. But also if you just struggle getting bars off your chest in general, pin press is an exercise you need to be doing. And then I put 70 kilos on the bar for the narrow grip bench press, which we normally have our arms about this wide, with middle fingers on the ring, where you bring them all the way into the start of the knurl, and you bring the bar down, and you want to tuck your elbows as much as possible, then fire back. That's a really good exercise that focuses on triceps. I'd recommend anyone do, whether you're a bodybuilder or a powerlifter. So I'm just going to show you the videos of a 170, my pin press, and my close grip bench press. But thank you for joining me. The next instalment of this series of what I do in the gym is my equipped deadlift session. Got something big hopefully planned for that session. But until then, like I said, thank you for joining me, and keep lifting that big weight.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Oh my God! Whoa!
So I just lost life.